What's up, guys? Welcome to the Stats Free Sports channel. Here to bring you a college football prediction video on quarterback Riley Leonard. I believe the transfer portal participant will be signing with the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Now, let's get into why. So, first and foremost, this video is done Friday morning. So, sometime during this video, or maybe right after posting it, depending on what time this comes out, there may be a signing of Riley Leonard to Notre Dame, so I might be a little late. We'll see. But Riley Leonard has been at Notre Dame's campus since Tuesday. The report has been he's been given the red carpet, and his last day is today, Friday. So he could possibly sign today prior to leaving. But there is one hitch. He is from SEC country. He's from Alabama, and Auburn is very, very quarterback needy. And there is slightly, some credible rumors saying that he could possibly, visit Auburn or have some more visits lined up next. But honestly, the Fighting Irish, to me personally, is the team for him to go to. Perfect team. Marcus Freeman finally has his guys in there. Going into his third year there, his recruiting class when he first started is finally going to mature, come into their own, and really fit his scheme, fit his system. And honestly, this year, you looking back at Notre Dame and Sam Hartman, former Wake Forest quarterback, overall the team played well. The team played well. They had great moments. A couple hiccups kind of ruined their season. They're going to the Sun Belt Bowl, Sun Bowl, whatever it is, and see a bunch of players like any other program. A bunch of players transferring in, transferring out. I know they gained Ryan Clark's son, defensive end Jordan Clark, I believe from Arizona State. They lost a couple guys already. A safety. I think a safety, a linebacker, and then Sam Hartman might not play in the Sun Bowl. We're not really sure as of right now. First off, Marcus Freeman was saying prior to the Sun Bowl announcement that he did expect Sam Hartman to be playing, and then all of a sudden, after the Sun Bowl was announcement, he kind of softened that stance. So we'll see where it goes. But I think the Notre Dame, well, not think, I know. Notre Dame Fighting Irish, they have to land Riley Leonard. Riley Leonard, former Duke quarterback, had a lot of success and played well under Mike Elko, now Texas A&M new head coach. There were some rumors that a slight possibility that Leonard could follow Elko, but that's not to be the case. Since Elko signed a new contract with Texas A&M, those talks died down pretty fast. So, outside of Notre Dame Fighting Irish, which I think is the best fit for Leonard, I don't know where else. Going to an SEC team, the only team really not interested, but only team really that has a shot to me is Auburn. But I think the best fit is Notre Dame. Clearly, they need someone like him to really unleash the potential of Notre Dame, who sat after the recruiting class, and like I said, after the class they currently have the last couple of years, set to mature now and going to their third year with Marcus Freeman, that they're set to explode. They're set to really be one of the most dangerous teams in the college football world next season, especially with all the realignment and all that stuff, especially with the playoffs now being expanded to 18, 12, 18, whatever it is, 18, 12 teams, whatever. It's gonna be crazy, and I think Notre Dame will be a top team in the mix with Riley Leonard if everything pans out, if everyone stays healthy for the most part. Injuries part of the game, stuff like that. But if Riley Leonard plays up to level, plays up to par, there's a chance Notre Dame will average 30-plus points per game. There's a chance, and there's a good chance they'll be in the playoff hunt, and there's a good chance that Riley Leonard could be in the Heisman Trophy hunt as well. He's that talented, he's that gifted, and with that scheme, with that team, with those players that will be surrounding him, and there could be more to come. There are some more transfer portal moves that the rumored Fighting Irish could be rumored to land. So as of right now, I think Riley Leonard, if it were to be the case, he could unlock the potential of the Fighting Irish. So I'm excited to see that. 6'4", pushing 6'5", 215. I'm gonna list a couple weaknesses and strengths I have for him that I've been seeing the last couple years. Just been watching him play. Let me pull my list up real quick. 1 second. Okay, strengths I have. He has next level ball placement and arm talent. He consistently connects with targets and stride on vertical routes. Very important, very good there. He has the arm talent. He has the ball placement. That's something even some top level quarterbacks I've been very, very low on, aka Trevor Lawrence, and this was years ago, his junior, sophomore year, whatever it was, at Clemson. I was very low on Trevor Lawrence about his ball placement, about his accuracy. Another thing I have wrote down was with a big star. Riley Leonard is a true field general. I like him a lot. He distribute the balls real well. He's a good IQ as well. He has good pocket presence. And despite his frame, not being overly big, 6'4", about 210, 215, he has some nice speed on him as well. Been trying to run. He ran track in another thing as well. He ran track in high school, so that's something there as well that adds to his dual threat capability. And going to some weaknesses that do stand out to me, there's a couple. Ball security could be a problem going to the future. A lot of pass breakups. A lot of hands in some of his tight throws. A lot of hands in those tight throws. Some get through, some don't. A lot of back downs. So that's something there as well. His accuracy does dip. It's a star as well for the weaknesses. His accuracy does dip when he do bootleg or does improvise. He improvises outside the pocket. So he's more of a quarterback in structure, like a Drake May. Someone else is a co-ACC guy, more of an in structure guy than out of structure. But he's also, like I said, he's a dual threat also. But improvising, bootlegs, play actions, not really his strong point there as of right now. So that's something to look at as well. And his release, his mechanics. That's something. The last weakness I'm gonna bring. There's more strengths and more weaknesses. But his mechanics, he got kind of a stiff release. That's something there as well. And also, one last thing as well to really watch out for. He doesn't have any wow moments, or not too many wow moments, quote unquote wow moments, versus high level competition. Being in ACC, he get a couple of good ones, a lot of bad teams or decent teams, but not too many great teams. And when he does play the great teams, not too many great performances, not too many wow moments in those games. But overall, he's a good quarterback. He can definitely make some noise, make a name for himself. After this season, after next season, if he does sign to Notre Dame, and like I said, lead them to the playoffs, which is definitely possible. Being the playoffs is now 8 teams or 10, whatever it is, 10, 8, 12 teams, whatever. And also, if he's in the Heisman race, all it takes is 1 year. All it takes is one time just to get hot, and then go in the draft, and then your name is like fire. Then everything's gonna rise up. Cream rises to the top there. And I think everyone's so hype about the potential next year's class. I said it all wrong. Everyone's so hype about the potential next year's class being Shedeur Sanders, Drew Aller. What's the kid from Clemson? I forgot his name, but it's some more guys as well. Those guys. Quinn Ewers, there's no one really legit like a top guy though. They're all cool, they're all good, but they aren't really top shelf, top tier Drake May, Caleb Williams level. Next year's class potentially could be not decent, but not all that great either. Even this year, this class, outside of Drake May, outside of Caleb Williams, the clear top 2 guys, is not really that strong in my opinion. You got Penix, who's probably a high tier second round. JJ McCarthy, low first, high second. I can't remember the other guys from this class, but there's not too many great guys, and next year will be the same. Who will really stand out and take control of the number 1 spot? I don't know. I'm not a real big fan of Drew Aller. I like Shedeur a lot, but we'll see there. Right now, if he does enter the draft, which isn't for certain yet, I have him as a top 2nd round pick, mid top 2nd. Next year could be a first. We'll definitely see there. But the kid from Clemson, Hudson Card, that's his name. He's cool. DJU. It's not really nothing really to. Really write home about for next year's class. They're all solid, but nothing great. So Riley Leonard could rise to the top and be the top 2, top 3 guy and cement himself as a top, second, third round pick in next year's class. So we'll see where it goes from here. But I do believe Riley Leonard and Notre Dame are a match made in heaven. He could take Notre Dame to the next level. He could definitely help out Marcus Freeman in his resume, and potentially, take Notre Dame all the way to the playoffs and maybe to the title game next year, depending on how everything shakes out with the matchups and stuff. So that's it for the video, guys. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.